Bail in Indiana. If a person's arrested for a crime, a judge will typically assign that person a bond in order to get out of jail. Now, why do judges assign bonds? They're simple. It's basically to ensure a person comes to court. That's it. That's the purpose of a bond. Now, the Supreme Court of Indiana has said if the bond is so high that it's basically unreasonable and is way too high to ensure a person to come to court, then that bond is unreasonable and should be lowered. So, that's the framework of bail in Indiana. Now, a person can ask for a bond review, and in a bond review, the court is going to consider a lot of different factors. We're going to have those go on the screen right now, but the big ones are, have you come to court in the past if you've had other cases? They don't really care too much if you've been found guilty or whatnot, but have you come to court in the past? Have you shown a disdain for the court's authority? Some courts think that if you've been charged with resisting law enforcement, then you have a disdain for authority, multiple arrests or whatnot. But they're allowed to look at any of these factors in deciding if a bond is appropriate. Now, a lot of people think automatically, well, hey, if I do a bond review, it can only go lower, right? No. Bond can go up, and the state can actually ask to increase bond. So there's always a little bit of danger if you ask for a bond review, especially if you got some significant criminal history. That's a little bit about Indiana's bail law. Now, there's a whole different set of rules for murder and treason. We'll talk about those in a different video. But Indiana's also trying out something called a bail pilot program. Now, most judges understand and agree that first-time offenders with low-level charges, misdemeanors, maybe perhaps low-level felony 6s, aren't going to just leave the country to avoid facing justice in Indiana. They're going to come to court because they got a wife, they got a family, they got a job, they got kids, they got a life. So more and more counties and judges are ORing, which basically means you don't got to pay anything, just I promise to come. With lower level offenses, especially if there's no victim and there's no history with that person, you're seeing that more and more, which is awesome because when you're arrested, you're presumed innocent. Why do you got to pay money to get out of jail? Especially with lower level offenses. However, that does happen a lot. If you have any questions about bail in Indiana, or if a loved one is trying to get you to hire an attorney to reduce the bail, give us a call. We'll talk you through your options. We love talking criminal defense. In fact, we'll talk about it all day. Our phone number is 317-632-3642. And remember, always plead the fifth.